It is my pleasure to introduce Mr. Timofey Egorov, who will be presenting on the Young Cosmonaut School. Please welcome Mr. Timofey Egorov.
Thank you very much. And thank you for Deputy Chief Minister too for his great speech. My name is Timofey. I came all the way here from Russia. To present you a comprehensive educational project for children and youth who are interested in space exploration and the profession of cosmonaut. It is named Pioneers of the Universe, Young Cosmonaut Training Center, also known as Young Cosmonaut School. This project is being established under auspices of Gagarin Cosmonaut Training Center as a network of local educational centers around the world that are to be established in those countries whose astronauts have ever been trained in GCTC, which is Gagarin Cosmonaut Training Center, or will be trained there, and in those countries who plan to develop their youth and their space program. By the way, do you know if Malaysia has its space program? It has. And it has its astronaut. And do you know the name of Malaysian astronaut? What is his name? Sheikh Muzaffar, correct. So, some of you may be someday an astronaut, so please pay attention, because this is the first place outside Russia, and you probably know that Russia paved the way for humanity into space. This is the first place we are starting this project in, Penang, Malaysia. I will briefly describe the project and I will show you 4 short video clips. I hope they will be both entertaining and educational, and then a short quiz will follow. So the goal of the project is to form in the participants a new creative worldview, and against this background to introduce into society a system of ethical and moral education supported by the teaching of the basics of healthy lifestyle and the ways to keep your psyche and your physicality fit. So this is the characteristics of every astronaut and every cosmonaut: perfect fitness, perfect health, stable psyche, and the ability to control your emotions, and a good level of ethics. And ethics, briefly, it's just your human qualities like respect, love, understanding, the ability to cooperate. That is all what makes you human, and it is essential in the space flight, because when you're alone in outer space together with your crew, ethics is what makes you that helps you to make right decisions. The 3 project programs are regular classes for children, events such as festivals, summer camps, exhibitions, etc., and the training instructors to work in the project, so to train the trainers. Regular classes, the curriculum consists of 3 major blocks. So the first one is teaching healthy lifestyle and providing proper physical activity. The second one takes care of the knowledge about space, how space gear works, how it is designed, the principles of it. So general knowledge about space and space flight, how to prepare to it. And the third major block is ethics and morality, the education of this. And the education with the principles of the philosophy of cosmism. I will explain what cosmism means. This is, in a few words, this is knowledge and philosophy of how we humans are interconnected with the outside world, with the cosmos. It all stems from the legacy of Russian space scientists, Russian cosmists, as we call them. Their legacy is huge. They explored space exploration long before space era began. It was a century ago. They predicted that man would go into space and how man should prepare to go to space, both physically, in terms of engineering, and in terms of ethics. So this is Konstantin Tsiolkovsky. He is considered the father of Russian rocketry. That's what he said. Humanity will not remain forever on Earth, but in pursuit of light and space, it will first timidly penetrate beyond the atmosphere and then win the entire near-solar space. He was a self-taught scientist. He made a lot of researches. This is another Russian cosmist, Boris Abramov. He said that the future of man is flight. The future means not only the destined transformation of the world, but also the transformation of man himself. The destiny of man is to fly, and not only on airplanes or spaceships, but also in his energy body. The future of man is shining bright. You can live in this future and strive for it and dream about it with inspiration. And by the way, the exploration of space began with an idea that inspired people. Everything that happens in the world starts with an idea, inspiring. And that's where the music, art, poetry comes in. That's why on this conference you can see paintings and you will hear music, and it all is interconnected. This is another Russian cosmist. He said about that the cosmos and the planet and the universe are alive, and the space around us is alive, and we're connected with it through our intellect, and we should explore this connection as well. His name was Vlail Kaznachev. So how the YCS, the Young Cosmonaut School, started? It started about 3 years ago in Russia in a summer camp that we do. Each year we do a summer camps, and you are more lucky because you can do summer camps throughout the year. The weather is so good, it's warm, not as like in Russia. In Russia we only have one summer camp. So it was 2022 when Russian cosmonaut Pyotr Dubrov, he is in the picture, in the left picture, came to our summer camp. He met with children. He talked about what it takes to be a cosmonaut, how he performed his space flight. It was very inspiring, and at that time we decided to start this project. This camp was organized by one Russian youth organization. The name of it is Rad, and with the participation of Gagarin Cosmonaut Training Center specialists and experts of the association Ecology of the Unknown. This organization, Association Ecology of the Unknown, is the one that studies the legacy of Russian cosmism. So here are the three authors of the project: Association Ecology of the Unknown, Rad, youth organization, and of course in cooperation with Gagarin Cosmonaut Training Center. Here are some pictures of cosmonauts in our summer camps, and here is a little video for you to watch. Because here in Penang, this project will be implemented in the form of a summer camp to begin with. So stay tuned and watch this little video clip.
богатырское наше правило, надо другу в беде помочь, отстоять в борьбе дело правое, силой силушку превозмочь. Эх, давно жить красиво, эх, давно нам жить раздольно. Богатырская наша сила, сила духа и сила воли. Эх, давно жить красиво, эх, давно нам жить раздольно. Богатырская наша сила, сила духа и сила воли. Эх, давно жить красиво, эх, давно нам жить раздольно. Богатырская наша сила, сила духа и сила воли. Эх, давно жить красиво, эх, давно нам жить раздольно. Богатырская наша сила, сила духа и сила воли. Эх, давно жить красиво, эх, давно нам жить раздольно. Богатырская наша сила, сила духа и сила воли.
Thank you very much. There was the summer camp of 2023. The name of it was The Living Universe. So right now I need to speed up to proceed to the quiz. So I will cut it short. This is another part, our space festivals. They are done on the 12th of April, because 12th of April is the National Cosmonautics Day in Russia, as Yuri Gagarin started his mission on 12th of April 1961. There was the Living Universe Festival of 2024, and this is the 2025 Pioneers of the Universe Festival. You see this wallpaper. The children drew it in 2024, and we gave it to the prime crew, which is now on the ISS, and they put their autographs there. How cool is that? There was a drawing contest. This is the guided tour to GCDC, which is also part of the program, and as you may join this program someday, you may come to Russia to visit the GCDC. There's the commander of Russian cosmonaut squad, Oleg Kononenko, at the left top picture, and that is the centrifuge, see? And here's the space quizzes that we've done. We are starting the 3-year educational course in Russia now, this year. And that's the crew where Sheikh Muzaffar did his space flight. Give him a round of applause. This is your first astronaut. Sheikh Muzaffar is on the left. In the center is Yuri Malenchenko, Russian cosmonaut, and Peggy Whitson on the right, NASA astronaut. Here, this project will be implemented by the CWC, Commonwealth of World Chinatowns, which organized this conference. So stay tuned, all information will be on their website. That was this year, the signing of Memorandum of Understanding to establish the International Youth Space Academy that will implement this project here in Penang, Malaysia. This July 2025, when CWC delegates came to visit the GCDC, and they had a guided tour. And on the right picture, that's the president of Russian National Portrait Gallery, artist Alexander Osipov, giving his work as a present to Mr. Winfried Koo, the managing director of CWC, the golden portrait of Yuri Gagarin. And you can see this portrait there at the exhibition. This is actually the portrait of Yuri Gagarin. So that's a symbol of the fact that this program will be started here. So, any one of you who wants to become an astronaut or interested in this program, please join in. And we see that this program may change the world, because nowadays you may see that the divide and conquer principle is there, but we have to transcend it. We have to evolve further. And that's what the Cosmism told us about, and that is what we are now implementing. And this project will raise a new generation of people who will learn to cooperate, get along with each other, and explore space. That's what Yuri Gagarin said. "Поехали" means let's go. Can you say it? "Поехали." One more time. "Поехали."
Пошла мачта. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Сейчас полетит.
Байконур
Пошла,
Cosmonaut.
пошла.
На стартовой площадке.
Оля, смотри, господи, видите, если ты все просчитал.
That was in 2022. I was there. I usually go to support the launches. It was Baikonur Cosmodrome in Kazakhstan. So, stay in tune. Thank you for your attention. There are so many to explore, and the universe is so big, and we are only starting this path of evolution. So I wish you good luck, and if you like to join, please do it. Thank you again for your attention.